up, though? Welcome to the Boss Up All Out podcast, your home for a organic debate about Detroit Lions news and rumors. It's your man, Kurt Steele. On today's show, we get you ready for Lions Bears as we preview their matchup Sunday afternoon at Soldier Field. But please do us a quick favor. Like the video and share it with other Lions fans just like yourself. If you enjoy the content, please subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 3,000 subscribers. We're currently at 2,590. Now it's time to bring in my co-host for today's show. Man, first of all, y'all know who it is. The ladies' pet, the men's regret. You ain't seen nothing yet. The highest player from the Himalayas. It's Yam Master 2025. LL Cool Twins. What's going on, my dude?
Man, you made me forget everything I was about to say. What? Oh, man. Happy Saturday, y'all.
Man, y'all know who it is, man. It's that chef, man. He be cooking up the meals. He be coaching those kids. He be handing out fades. It's the Wolverine who?
Coach Mike Jones. What's going on, Lion fans?
Hey, if you're new to the channel, you don't know how our show works. We look at Detroit Lions news, headlines, or takes. If we agree, we say they are bossed up. If we disagree, we say they are balled on. We give our takes on why we agree or disagree. No hot takes here, just our natural thoughts and opinions about what's going on with our favorite team, the Detroit Lions. Before our game prediction and preview shows, we really don't do that boss up stuff, man. We don't, because we're doing game predictions. We're gonna give you the information of what you need to know about who's gonna win and why on Sunday.
Lions.
You know, it is a Lions show because we're gonna tell you why the Lions gonna win this weekend, man. But here are our topics for today's show. We're gonna look at injury reports, betting information, and keys to victory. And plus, we're gonna give you our score predictions on the way out the door. But first of all, let's look at this Lions injury report. It looks long, but it's not as bad as it seems because of the fact that we got one guy that's ruled out already. Two guys, excuse me. You got running back David Montgomery, who continues to rehab his MCL injury, and linebacker Jalen Reeves-Maybin, who returned to practice on Thursday. And when the team started his 21-day activation window from injured reserve with a neck injury, safety Brian Branch is questionable with a calf injury, along with Graham Glasgow, who's nursing a knee injury, and safety Ifeatu Melifonwu, or Iffy, as if you know him, who is in his 21-day activation window to return from IR with a hand injury. Now, you look at these guys, I think Branch and Glasgow plays. I just think Glasgow was a last-minute addition. People didn't think he was going to practice yesterday, and when he did, they gave an indication I think he's going to play tomorrow. I don't think it was ever a doubt that Brian Branch is going to play on Sunday. I think Iffy is probably another week out, and I think Reeves-Maybin doesn't come back until the Vikings game. That's just my opinion. I don't think Reeves-Maybin. They just activated his window. He just came back to practice, but those guys coming back from IR are going to be key. So, what do you guys think about the Lions on the injury front for this game?
I think one interesting thing that we did not see on the injury report now is Emmanuel Mosley. What does that say? I think we might see E-Man, as Dan Campbell calls him. But you know what? If he is a real, that's a real question mark because he logged, as you see, 3 full days of practice, so he could possibly return. It's not for sure, but you full practice. That's usually a good sign heading into the game, man. And I don't think Graham Glasgow is gonna miss this game. The Lions need this. This is a game right here that they need. So I think Graham's gonna be in there, man. But Brian Branch is the one who kind of questions. I kind of am concerned about because I think, maybe due to them trying to reduce the workload as we go into the playoffs, they might rest him. They might not. I don't know, man. But all in all, man, we'd be straight, man. We Detroit. We used to to overcoming obstacles and things like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real. And reports are out of the My Performance Center in Allen Park is that Emmanuel Mosley had his best week of practice yet. I think they were I think he came back for that one game. And I think they kind of slow walked him because they didn't want him to re-injure that pec injury. So they were like, hey, man, we're going to slow you down a little bit. We're going to let you practice, you know what I'm saying? Keep you in the rotation, not take you off the active roster, but get you ready when you 100% ready to go. We're going to put you in the secondary. Because you look at it, he was just playing special teams, but the need now is for him to play in the secondary with Carlton Davis going down. So they need to put him back there, see what he's working.
Work yourself back.
But what you got? What you think about the injury front, LL?
I like that. Good pointing out that, or good point, Coach Mike, about Manuel Mosley, because the big talk has been who's going to be the cornerbacks. Is it going to be Sub-Zero and Vildo, or whoever else? We ain't really got nobody. It's a lot of people's being mad at Vildo, myself included, but that's pretty big news. I would like to see that happen. Might as well, right? So yeah, I would love to see Emmanuel Mosley play. Another name that I don't remember if it was on the injury report or not, but another name that's been said, just in case Graham Glasgow can't go, is Christian Mahogany. So we might get to see I can see the dirtbag out there. You don't think he's gonna play, Kurt? Well,
if Graham Glasgow can't play, it's going to be Yodi.
I thought because
they're going to go with a proven commodity. We know what Yodi can do.
Hold on, because I don't. Again, this ain't
okay. Go ahead.
This ain't coming from my brain, or I'm getting it from other places. But they said that what's the name? Yodi and Yodi and what's the name is dealing with injuries. Yodi and Sorsdal. So anybody they might play at guard may not be available. May not be. So.
That's the first I'm hearing about the Yodi having some type of injury, but okay. Yeah. I mean, I get what they mean. You got your sources. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's Whooper Sports, so maybe they learn. They be saying some stuff. So
them cats, man, them cats is in a whole heap of trouble right now too, man. They getting exposed on social media right now, and I got some partners over there. I like some of the cats. Easy my dude, and I like Spinboro, but if you look at what's going on with them, especially on X. They getting exposed right now, especially their owner.
I don't know none of that, but I'm talking about like sometimes they had a guy, the doctor come on certain shows and stuff like that. So, and whenever I talk junk, like I said, I usually say the names and everything. I don't know if these people are involved, but I usually on my lunch break at 2:00. I know y'all don't care about this out there, but on 2:00, that's Armani and Edwards. So those two guys is usually a little better with things. I'm not saying they perfect or what, but. Usually they had the doctors and stuff on, so but
those are the more credible guys. You got a former NFL player, you got a guy who does sports. He's a sports caster. Professionally. I get what you're saying.
I talk shit about Easy them all the time, but I'm just
Yeah, I mean, you got a couple of people over there, but some of that stuff, especially some of their social media department. They getting lit up like Christmas tree right now, man. I'm like, I'm seeing some stuff, man. It's threads and threads and threads about. And I'm not saying I hate Woodward Sports because I don't. I watch them sometimes. I'm not saying I'm a Woodward Sports. I subscribe to their channel, but I'm not an avid watcher of Woodward Sports, and I don't have anything negative to say about them. I'm just saying what's going on with them from the outside looking in. I'm like, man, they going through some struggles right now. I'm like,
I think it's just
I have no clue about
they like to stir up stuff. That's all it is, really. They, what I'm saying? They like to take like narratives and they like to explore with it, as you say. You know what I'm saying? So that's all that is.
But like from what I'm hearing from some of my guys over at Allen Park and some of the beat writers that it will be interesting to see because Christian Mahogany's name did come up, but they also said like if Yodi's good to go, it's gonna be because Yodi's the more proven commodity.
That's what I said. They may not be ready. That's all. I never said that. It's gonna be Christian Mahogany on Sunday, guys. I just said the name.
No. I got what you're saying.
Pretty much just said the same thing.
I did hear that he's trending, but in a game as important as this, I think they're gonna put a proven commodity out there. That's just me. But I think Graham Glasgow is gonna play.
Or just to be so there's that. So we don't even really have to worry about Christian Mahogany. But if he do play, I want to see it. That's he. Just go watch this man. He
I feel you.
He got highlight tapes, and that's an offensive line with highlight tapes. You know what it's gonna look like.
Some pancakers, you know what I'm saying, some syrup, you know what I'm saying. All right, but let's get to this Bears defense, man. Woo! Not as bad as the Lions. But they've been dealing with a lot of injuries, especially on their offensive line, because then there will be out. Well, will be without their starting center again, Ryan Bates. Backup running back Travis Homer is doubtful. They have several starters listed as questionable. Defensive lineman Grover Dexter Sr., offensive lineman Tevin Jenkins, cornerback Jalen Johnson, not Jackson, Johnson, the other dude. And then they're starting left tackle Braxton Jones is questionable. But I think Jones is expected to play if he clears concussion protocol. Their offensive line is trash. I don't care who's out there. They have all the starters they want to out there. They've given up a league high 58 sacks this season.
58, okay. He ain't our 58, but he probably their bright spot.
No, not number 58. No, they've given up 58 sacks.
I'm saying no. They got a number 58. I'm just saying.
Their number 58.
You said they. I'm saying that I'm agreeing that their offensive line is trash, but 58 might be their bright spot. Number 58. I don't know his name.
Number 58 because they're sacks. They gave him 58 sacks.
He ain't our 58. Yeah.
58 sacks is a lot, man. I mean, I can't put all of that on the offensive line because I think Caleb Williams has some of that same thing with what's the young fella Justin Fields. They kind of hold the ball a little too long, and they give a lot of sacks doing that. You can't read the coverage right, and you can't make those throws exactly when a guy comes open. So
scared to turn it over.
But what you got, Coach? What you got on the Bears injury front?
I think Jalen Johnson, he didn't practice. What's up, LL? No, but Jalen Johnson, he didn't practice at all this week. So that's key. I think Jalen Johnson is I think that's their best DB. That spells good for the Lions, but their center not being in the game, that means DJ Reader gonna eat. That means he gonna eat. I'm not worried about that team at all. Period. Because if you look at the interview that DJ Moore had, I don't know if you've seen, but they showed that interview with DJ Moore, and he talking about vacation. He's talking about where he gonna go. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, the Lions better take it to him, man. I don't care who play.
Yeah, it's Jalen Johnson, not Jackson. Jackson's their top corner. Johnson's the other.
Are you sure?
On the other is the dude on the other side.
I thought it was Johnson too, but either way, whatever.
It don't matter. It don't matter who in the hell left the gate open.
Right. But what's Jared Goff better not throw the ball to him like he like to, but whatever, whoever healthy over there, man, whatever. But if their offensive line is hurt, with this trash anyway, and then it's hurt, so maybe go ahead.
You guys are right. It's just Jalen Johnson. I'm sorry. I have to take that back. Yeah, Jalen Johnson, number one. He's questionable for this game. Yeah. Okay.
Whatever, whoever, like you just said, it don't matter anyway. But no, I want to see that's another. Well, I'll get to that. But if the offensive line is hurt, maybe some guys on our defensive line, can look a little bit better than they did last week. I called out 69. Like I said, he bit wrong every single time with Josh Allen. He took the cheese every time. Yeah.
Aquadine, Muhammad.
Yeah. Nobody looked good. So this would be a time, maybe a get right situation for some guys. A lot of people, and this is another reason why I don't like Woodward Sports, because they have different expectations of football players. It's almost like they don't know the football game. When you hear them talk about players like Broderick Martin, it's like, what are you expecting? He is a certain type of player, and he's not another kind of player. But maybe we get to see, my dog Broderick Martin get in there, stand some people up, just to get some more football, going. He ain't played a lot of it, so maybe just get him, with a hurt offensive line, maybe that can help out. But that's another thing where I just get sources of stuff. But yeah, seeing that DJ Moore video, like maybe they all feel that way. Maybe they all ain't ready to go out there because you're gonna have to be ready to play. you got to be ready to play in that cold. You know what I'm saying? Like when we wanted, you know what I'm saying? Y'all want to go out there and play in the snow and all that? Yeah, because we crazy kids, I guess. But you gonna have to want to do that. And if you don't really want to you don't want to play football, you definitely gonna want to do it in the cold. So maybe that's an indication of more stuff.
Yeah, I think the Bears are in vacation mode. I ain't gonna lie to you. You look at their body language in the last game. You look at the body language of Caleb Williams on the bench. He's all flumping over, and he's just like.
I kind of feel bad for him. Like I don't, but I do at the same time.
Their body language as a team, and I don't envy Thomas Brown. You got a guy who was a passing game coordinator or quarterback, whatever he was, and then they make him the offensive coordinator. Then all of a sudden he's the head coach. Like that's not a lot of time. That's not making that guy setting that guy up for success.
Shout out to me,
I mean, I don't. Yeah.
We see it happen. We see it happen all the time.
The team is responding that way. You talk about a dude talking about he ready for vacation, and I mean, one of your star players. But this ain't the first time something like that's happened with DJ Moore. Think about that. Remember, he walked off the field in the middle of the play earlier this year. Like Caleb Williams was
Tariq
scrambling.
Stevenson was doing some crazy stuff too.
Yeah, Caleb Williams was scrambling on a play, and then DJ Moore just went to the bench. The play was still going, so it was 10-11.
Maybe you tired of that stuff. Maybe you tired of him running around back there.
When you got a coach like Eberflus who didn't know what the hell he was doing, and you get players, you get veterans that come in who played in systems that work, and they looking at it like that's just not gonna work. Like I don't know what you're calling.
Yeah, their offensive system is broken right now.
Yeah. So they was like, next.
Yeah. All right. Hey, I like the video. Share the video. I know we got a little tangent this morning, but comment on the video. All these things help us get this content to more Detroit Lions fans, just like yourself, man. Shout out to my man, Coach Jones. He started his boxing some videos last night, so make sure you tune in, man, to our Boss Up, Ball Out boxing. We're gonna have a little what do you call that? A playlist from my man Coach Jones, and he's doing his boxing. So we're gonna have a Box Up All Out boxing playlist. So he getting ready for the big fight tonight with Tyson Fury. Not really a big fan of that dude, but okay. But I'm rooting for the other dude.
boxing.
I'm not a big fan of the Gypsy King, but I will say this: he got them hands though, because he punches like a lot small. His hand speed is like a smaller boxer. I would say
he a decent boxer for such a big dude. Like
for a big dude, he got some hands.
Kind of quirky,
And then shout out to my girl Clarissa Shields. You know what I'm saying? That movie coming out on Christmas, Fire Inside, and she's fighting February the 2nd, I believe. She going back home to Flint, so make sure you check her out, man. She gonna be she got a big fight coming up. She's fighting a up and coming boxer, Danielle Perkins. For the heavyweight championship. So
and she's been having relationship issues lately. So Miss Mayo,
put your damn glasses back on. All right, man. Let's get back into the betting information for today's show, man. Nope, I'm not even gonna go there with you.
Hot sauce in my burrito, baby.
Yeah, Master 2025. All right, let's get into the betting information for the game on Sunday, man. The Lions are a 7-point. A whole touchdown. Y'all know, whole is a black meter measurement. Whole 7-point lead. A point favorite on the road. The money line is plus 260 for the Bears, and 320 for the Lions. So that means if you bet $100 straight up on Chicago to win, if they do, you win 260 for a total purse of 360. If you favor the Lions to win, I don't know who will make this bet. You got to bet $320 just to win 100. For a total purse of $420. The over-under for this game is 47.5. Minus 115 for the over and minus 105 for the under, which is more favored to be under. And I think I would take the under this week. Player prop bets. Over under Stanley Porter, 3.5 receptions for this game. I will take the over. Jared Goff over under 255.5 yards passing. I'll take the under. And Jahmyr Gibbs over under 92.5 rushing yards. I'll take the under for that as well. All right, betting information for the show, man. I'm gonna hit my man Coach Jones, because I know he does the little bets. He be hitting them parlays, man. Player prop bets. First of all, are you taking the over or the under? 47.5.
I take the under.
The under's the favorite. Is at minus 105.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the under just because it's cold out here. You know what I'm saying? It's been some snow flurries. And and like LL said, man, when you get hit in that cold, it's a whole different. You gotta really do. I really want it. You thinking in your mind to really want it like that?
Yeah, I feel you. Do you really want to get in that thing? You know what I'm saying? Because when that first time you get hit when it's cold, man, that thing stinks. Get the game forecast for the game right now was 28 degrees with a real feel of 20 degrees. So yeah, that thing gonna be cold out that thing. What you got, LL? You got the over. You got the over or the under?
What we talking about? The total over, or we talking about just some prop bet?
The total over. I'll get to the prop bets in a minute. Total over is 47.5. Minus 115 for the over and minus 105, which is his favorite for the under, for 47.5 combined points.
I'ma say under, because it might be like a 22-10 type game, 22-13, something like that. So yeah.
Okay, I get you. All right, prop bets. Sam Laporta over 3.5 receptions. I'll take the over on that. I think you.
Yes.
I think we take the over on that. Then we got Jared Goff under 255-yard passing. The projection for him is 223 yards. I'm taking the under on that too.
I take the under.
I don't know, man. He said it's 255 yards.
255 yards is the under. Is his projection for his yards for this game is 223. I think he had 221 last time against the Bears.
I go over, just because Monty, this is gonna be his first game gone, and I know that he might try to. It might be in the game script for him to kind of throw the running lanes open a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna go over on that.
And then the last thing is
slightly over.
And then the last one was Jahmyr Gibbs under 92.5 rushing yards.
So what you think they not, or you think they don't got respect for Gibbs? Is what you saying? Like
I think with the betting, I think the betting lines is that
No, I'm talking to Mike, because
Mike, okay.
I hope they don't. I mean, I hope they don't got no respect for him, because I don't know, that 92.5, it sounds like a lot, but I don't know, man. He kind of, ain't no kind of. He's very fast, And when I feel like if they give it to him, enough time, we didn't see him. We seen him put up some decent numbers. So if depending on carry count, dependent, of course. But
yeah, it's favorite to be.
I think he might have a really good game.
He is. The thing is they're gonna. I personally think they're gonna spread it out and get them spread out, and then gash him up. And I think he's going to break a couple long runs. I think he's going to go for probably about 110, 120 yards rushing.
So both y'all thinking the over?
Possibly.
They're going to spread it out.
I don't know. Because then again, it might be too cold. And he got stretched them hamstrings and make sure them ankles is right. He had issues with that. So yeah, who knows?
I think he gets just under 92.5, but I think he gets almost another 60 to 70 in the passing game. I think this one is one of those. It's been one of those dink and dunk games where they kind of like, you look at it where he just those angle routes, and he'll just turn around, he'll just go across the middle and just turn around, and they'll just dump it to him. A lot of dump off passes for him.
I think. Go ahead.
I think Gibbs breaks an 80-yard run today.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna say that, but I'm gonna just say, hopefully, maybe this. I don't feel like this is hyperbole in my head. Since he wanted all that supersonic talk, I think they're gonna
ride him.
Point at him. Maybe 200 plus yards combined. Maybe.
Ooh, that's a lot.
If they really maybe 150 total combined. But if they, you know, because I'm just, you know, they, you know how they like to do, you know how they really like to let
LL
players
calling
play.
his shot.
So maybe, man, maybe I'm because I'm gonna stick with my first one, 200 plus 20 yards from my dog Supersonic, and that's the reason why. Supersonic.
You going over the 92.5. So yeah, both y'all going over the 92.5. Okay, for the price. Okay, I get you. I think his projection is like 68 right now. So I mean, we'll see.
68.
His projection from Vegas is 68 and a half yards or something like that for the game. All right.
I just said 200.
Vegas in the mouth. All right, let's go.
All right, so keys to victory is score prediction. We're gonna go to our keys to victory first. Of course, for me, on offense, man, you need to start fast and never let up on the like they did on Thanksgiving Day. One thing about Eberflus, he wasn't just their head coach; he ran their defense as well. And you can see in his absence, it shows, man, they have been getting gashed. You know, teams are putting up 30 points on the Bears since they fired him as the head coach. So what do you do on the offensive side of the ball? You run a score, but you don't look back. All right, what you got on offense, Coach Jones?
Yeah, they need to find an identity. If this gonna stay the same, you know, the same identity, they need to go with that. You know, and if it's not, if it's gonna switch up a little bit with Gibbs and Reynolds and maybe Jefferson, then you know, then switch it up, you know, whatever it is. But you got to go with that game plan and get them in the mode in that game plan going into this home stretch, and work it and put it to work, man. So this game, like, I don't know if it's gonna change. I don't know if, you know, if they're gonna go more pass or more run or whatever. But whatever your game plan is moving forward, go to it and find make sure y'all, if you keeping the same identity, then keep it. If you're going away, then go. But don't just be out there doing whatever, and then don't come away from this game still trying to search for what it is you want to do. So
LL looking perplexed. Okay, what you got for your keys to victory? What is your comment on Coach Jones?
First of all, I'm about to sound like, I'm surprised at you, Coach Mike. You said, what kind of identity? I don't think they're gonna switch up at all. I think if we want to just speak about last game, because we didn't run it as much, it was reasons why we couldn't. But yeah, I think we're gonna stick to the run.
Oliver was killing us.
I think we're gonna stick to the run. You know, and they got some guys over there on the defensive line, like Gervon Dexter. Like I kind of like him. Is he gonna want to have to play in that cold? But you know, I think that
right now
still gonna run it.
He's questionable to play.
Right. So he may not want to even play because, you know, whatever going on. But you know, I think that we could still have, you know, almost the exact same offense, but it's gonna be it could be a faster pace. And I know we're gonna be outside and in the cold, but a more faster pace because, you know, Jahmyr Gibbs is a lot faster. So, you know, like you said, he might break a 25, you know, and then break a 16 yard, and, you know, bring in, you know, whoever, blah, 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 and then he can break another 30. You know, it can move a little bit faster with him. I believe earlier in the year, it was a stat flying around about explosive drives or something like that. And a lot of those drives was with Jahmyr Gibbs, where we was, you know, it's like going however many yards. I forget the exact numbers, but going so many yards in like 4 minutes or less or something like that. So
yeah,
I think that, you know, that's a lot of yards or whatever it is. So, you know, the offense can be rolling is all I'm saying. To get to that is to run the ball. So, you know, I think we're going to still run it and do like we normally do, run the ball, play action. I think this would be a good game for like Sam Laporta and or St. Brown. You know, I would like to see them let J-Mo run past Tariq Stevenson a couple times, but maybe not. But yeah, you know, I stick to the status quo. Like we just keep, you know, maybe I just keep sounding like a broken record. Run it, throw it to the people who can catch it.
So basically, be who they are. I got you.
Yeah,
that's what I say, and that's what I want them to do. I want them to get it, put their foot on the gas, and don't let up. You know what I'm saying? Be that explosive offense that we've been all season long. Okay, on the defensive side of the ball, it's easy, man. Easy for me. You got to keep pressure on Caleb Williams, man. Blitzing him from different angles all game long. I mean, the Lions got to him 5 times on Thanksgiving, and we was really beat up on that game. I mean, you look at the guys we had starting, man. Levi was out. Josh Pascal was out. You know, and we were starting some down. Who was it? We had some guys on the roster that game. We was like, who in the heck is these dudes, man? But
I want to say it was Quan Alexander first game. Like it was some of those kind of stuff.
It was definitely a game where we got to him no matter what. So I think we can do that the same. So you blitz him. He hasn't been throwing interceptions, but he's sure been coughing it up with a fumble. So I think we can cause another fumble. He coughed it up against Minnesota last week. So I think we can cause another fumble on Sunday. So yeah, that's my thing on defense. Blitz him, blitz, and stay on Williams behind. 5 sacks last time. I think we can get 5 this time. What you got, LL?
Much of the same, man. Make them lean over and look sad and pout on the sideline, man. Only thing is whatever we did the last time in the second half, don't do that because we did in the
first half.
Because they figured some stuff out and he started to look very good. So and as he do got some talent, and I just happen to look at their numbers. It ain't all the best, but he's spreading it out. Like he ain't as bad as he out there looking like how he looking, with his purse hand and stuff. But he playing okay. He can play football, and if I've said it, a worse quarterback could beat us, a better quarterback could beat us. So don't go out there and let him beat us, because I would hate for a quarterback to wear a purse and fingernail polish to beat us.
Yeah, hey, be who you be, man. I ain't gonna judge you on that, but do who you be. All right, what you got, Coach Jones?
Do you want to lose to him, Kurt?
I don't want to lose an old quarterback. I don't care who it is.
All right, Josh Allen did it, and we was like, it's Josh Allen.
I wasn't okay with it. All right, be a Josh Allen. He a beast. I hated losing to Josh Allen.
Coach Mike gave him player of the game.
I hate losing to him, but yeah, Josh Allen is a front runner MVP.
A different guy. So and I'm joking, of course. I really just want to make fun of him carrying a person with fingernail polish.
Right, but I don't. Anyways, I'm gonna say DJ Reader gotta have a game. When you have a backup center playing in the game, DJ Reader has to eat. I think DJ Reader can come up with 2 sacks in this game. From the middle, man, and I think it's bring the pressure up the middle. I know we like to come off the edges. I think bring that pressure right up the middle, and he can try and go side to side, but you gotta get him, keep him in that pocket, bring that pressure up the middle. DJ Reader all day long, 2 sacks.
Yeah, and I think whoever's playing next to him can have a big game. I think if they put Levi on the inside, I think he can have a big game too. I think whoever's playing next to him,
Kwame Tim Patrick O'Connor.
Pat O'Connor, he played well against the Bears last time. So yeah,
let's see it, my dog.
Yeah, like the video, share the video, comment on the video. I'm not messing with him with the Kwame man. Anyway, hey man, we appreciate you right here on the Boston Ball Podcast, your home for got debated by Detroit Lions news and rumors, man. Last thing we gotta put this on the stage. Score predictions, man. We gonna see if the over or under matches what you pick. So, Coach Jones, you picked the under. I think we all did. What's your score prediction for the game?
26-17.
26-17. Okay. What you got? 17. What you got, LL?
I'm gonna say like 23-10.
23-10. Okay. I got 28-12. So we all kind of got some.
Now watch, it's gonna be 40-42 again or something, because it could go that way too.
Yeah, we'll see. But hey, thank you guys for checking us out right here on our prediction show, man. Thank you for tuning us right here on the Boston Ball Podcast, your home for organic debate by Detroit Lions newsroom with some interesting conversations today. Hey, make sure you do something. Make sure if you haven't done so already, follow us on your favorite social media platforms, man. Coach Jones, he does a great job with there in Wolverine Sports Talk and the Boston Ball Boxing playlist. And then, of course, I post content from this show on all of my social media platforms. And make sure you check out Yam Master 2025 over on his Instagram page, man, for Thirsty Thursdays. You know how it goes down, man. Hey, time for party shots for today's show on this Saturday morning, man. Coach Jones, what you got?
Yeah. So if y'all haven't checked it out, or y'all just tuning in and y'all don't know, I am starting my boxing podcast, branched off from Boss Up. Ball Out Network is a part of the network. I'm not even saying podcast no more. I'm saying network. We the Boss Up Ball Out Network, and I'm naming this Beyond the Ropes. So Beyond the Ropes is something what I do. I will break down a lot of fights and a lot of matches that maybe we want to see that ain't happening, like Canelo. Yeah. So it's going down, man. And Lions, hey, don't be nice to the Bears. Don't you know what I'm saying? Like, wipe them out. Take them out. Like, early. I'm talking about have it 28-0 at halftime. Take them out. Like, don't forget what I said about the score prediction. Take them out. Step on their neck and then step on them with the other foot.
All right, what you got, LL, on this Saturday morning? You know what I'm saying? Christmas time is coming up, man. And I know what you usually have on your plate. It's them yams. What you got, man? What's your
Too bad I can't sing. I sing that song. Shout out to who is that? What's my man? You got the one I can't think of it right now, but he got the Can I get to the yams? Fetty Wap. There we go. But
yeah.
Shout out to everybody. Merry Christmas season, everybody. Shout out to Kurt. He got to get away. Enjoy that vacation. My PTO renews, or as I call it, PTO miss is upon us very soon. So I'll be, just not going to work. I ain't going nowhere special, but I'm just taking a vacay away from that joint. But shout out to Coach Mike, man. He did it. He did what he had to do while Kurt was away. I know that was a little bit different for you and everything like that. But we did good, man. We did great. Now look at you about to get up there and talk about boxing, and I'll come on and talk about some good stuff. I hate boxing now. All these stupid people, and I hate Canelo now. I used to really like Canelo, but I hate that man Triple G. But happy Saturday, y'all, and have a merry Christmas season. Get you if y'all haven't, if it ain't Christmas yet. I don't even like fruitcake, but go get y'all that fruitcake. I can't think of the name of it, but that one particular fruitcake.
I hate fruitcake.
And then it's Christmas time. I hate it too, but it's like I have one slice a year. It seems like it's good for one little slice.
Yeah. No, yeah. So you guys for joining us right here on the Buzzer Baller Podcast, your home for organic debate about Detroit Lions newsrooms, man. College football playoffs have started. Had a game last night, more games today, and make sure you tune in today to see what the Lions are going to do. It's going to be interesting to see on social media how they adjust this lineup, who is going to be activated from the practice squad, who's not. Are we going to get Iffy back for this game, or is he going to play? But tune in. If there's anything breaking news, man, I might just hop on this thing and go live. But make sure you check us out. But make sure you do, man, Kirsty a favor, man. Whatever you're doing in life, you got to boss up, ball out, and be the best version of you that you can be. For my fellas, LL Cool Torrance and Coach Mike Jones, this is Kurt Steele, and we will holla at you real soon.